up? Welcome back to my channel. I am coming back at you guys with another video, and today today we are gonna be doing a full face using only Morphe products. So I always wanted to do a video like this. I just never had the time to, and now I do. Today, if you guys want to see how I achieved this look and what Morphe products that I use, my favorite Morphe products, then keep on watching. But before we get on with the video, pause, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Hello, subscribe. Did you subscribe? Subscribe. Okay, I'm so happy you guys subscribed. So let's get on with the video, guys. As I was sitting here all by my lonesome in this lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, okay, I was like, what video do I want to put out there? And then I figured, hey, I have a lot of Morphe products, let me just do a full face using Morphe. So I was like, okay. So woke up real early and I am filming this video for you guys. So I'm truly happy that I get to reconnect with you guys by, you know, doing a lot of videos for you guys. It's a lot to balance all, you know, all of that work, makeup freelance, and having a social life, and then sprinkle YouTube in between all of that. So now I am not working. I'm definitely not freelancing, and my social life is on hold. So I'm stuck in this house, and I was like, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to connect with you guys and, you know, do some videos, because I really love doing videos for you guys. So I gathered all my faves from Morphe, and we're gonna do the whole entire face using Morphe. Now, I already did my brows off camera. I use my Morphe eyebrow pencil, which it's like one of my favorite. This is like the holy grail. I can't live without it. It's in the color Java. Now, I have a video that I did, a brow tutorial video that I did, using this eyebrow pencil. So if you guys are interested to seeing my brow routine, it changed a little bit since I did that video, but I did use that eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna leave the link down below if you guys want to check it out, so you can see how it works and stuff. But I really like it. It's like a nice cool tone brown, so if you have dark hair like I do, this would work out for you. And I like the undertone of it. It has no warmth to it, which I like. It's like a nice cool tone brown. That's the reason why I like it. So I had so many eyeshadow palettes from Morphe. Like, I have almost every, I don't want to say almost everything, but I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes from Morphe. But out of all the palettes that I have, I had to choose one palette for this video, and I figured that let me pick a palette that I use on a daily basis or majority of the time. Now, my job is a little bit more conservative now than it was when I was working at Morphe. You could kind of experiment with color and stuff like that. My job, you really can't. So I was like, okay, what's a palette that I use almost all the time and I gravitate towards, and it's super easy to use and a lot of people could wear? And I chose this palette. So this is JACLYN Hill from her Vogue collection, and this is her Ring the Alarm palette. So this is the palette that I use all the time. So we're definitely going to use this palette today. I'm going to prime the lids. I always use concealer when I do. So the concealer that we're going to be using is the Morphe Concealer in the shade 2.65. So that's the color that I tend to gravitate towards. It's super nice. What I like to blend this out with, let me show you. I like to use this Morphe brush right here, so it looks like this. Sorry, it's dirty because I've been using it. But it is the Morphe 7-3 brush. It's really nice. It has like an oval shape to it, like a circular shape to it, so it's easy to pounce on. So it kind of mimics like a beauty blender, if that makes sense. So I kind of just dab it into my lids, my entire lids. Now you can use your beauty blender if you want, but if you're a brush girl like me, you definitely could use this brush, either or. I go between beauty blender or beauty sponge and brush, depends on how I feel like. But when my beauty blenders or beauty sponge is dirty, then I'll kind of just go for my brush. It's easy to use. Kind of just pounce that into the lid, not like stabbing it, just dab it, like, you know, dab. Okay, I'm done. Now that everything is primed, now we're gonna take my Morphe's Banana Rich powder. Just gonna set all over the lids. Normally, if I blend out my eyes with a sponge, then I will set with the sponge. If I use a brush, I'll set with the brush. Since I already used this brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of that setting powder and just going to set all over the lids. And I do that because when you set, in my opinion, if you're just gonna do a simple eye or a nice brown smoky eye or whatever the case may be, when you're not going to be doing like bright colors, I like to set all over the lids because it eliminates creasing and it gives you like a really nice smooth canvas to work with when you apply your eyeshadow. So now it's nice and set. We're going to zoom into the eye up close and personal. Sorry it's dirty, but if a palette is not dirty, that means it's not loved. This is truly has been loved, okay? So we're gonna take the JACLYN Hill brush in JH30. This is one of my favorite brush. So it looks like this. It's like a really nice poofy brush. Nice blending brush. The reason why I like it because it blends everything out. It's a perfect brush for your transitional as well. If you have a big lid space, this will help out tremendously. Like say you put an eyeshadow and it's looking a bit harsh, you can always take this brush and buff it out. So we're gonna go in with Alert first. So that's gonna be my first blend. And put it just above the crease area. This is gonna be a super quick eye. And literally when I do this eyeshadow look, I get mad compliments, like mad. Like the colors just look really good. And I like doing warm tone colors because it just looks well on my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's the first blend. Now we're gonna go in with the color Mugshot right here. And then we're just going to just deepen up that transitional. We're just gonna put it right in the crease. Now this is like a cool tone transitional, which I really like, and we're using the same brush. I'm gonna go with this really nice plummy color. It's like a berry color, which is really nice, and it's called Fame. And we're going to be taking the Morphe M441 brush. This is one of their hero product. This works really nicely right into the crease just to deepen this eyeshadow look, which I love. Then into the crease. Now we're gonna go in with Lolly. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow color in this palette, and I feel like in general it just looks, this is just a perfect lid color. I'm gonna take my middle finger right here and I'm just gonna tap it into the lid. I feel like this eyeshadow kind of works best when you use your finger. And this is so pretty. This is like one of the prettiest color. I don't even think like the camera's picking up how beautiful this lid color is, you know? So this is how the eyes look like. Now I am going to put mascara and pop on some lashes. The lashes that I am going to use from Morphe, they changed their premium lashes. So I have these two lashes right here. This one is called Obsession, which is this one right here, and then this one is Tease Me. I've already used Obsession before. I like them. I like their old lashes better, but this is not bad. I like to buy them for my clients because they're not heavy, they're comfortable to wear. So I usually wear this all the time. I never really wear Tease Me before, so I'm gonna try it today. Put some mascara. I'm gonna add Tease Me on, which is this one right here, and then I will be right back. So I put the lashes on. I really like these lashes. Ooh. Yeah, I really like this. These are called Tease Me once again. Tease Me! We are gonna go on with foundation. Now, I haven't worn this foundation since I've been gone from Morphe. I remember I really didn't like the formulation of this. This is super drying. Like, I love a good matte, but like, girl, this is really drying. It kind of settles into fine lines. So I remember when I used to work there, I kind of had to manipulate it in order for me to wear the product. Okay, so the brush that I'm going to be using to apply this is going to be the M6 brush. So it looks like this. I'm sorry that all my brushes are used, but this is the cleanest foundation brush that I have. Like, literally, I need to wash my brushes. I remember this is almost like an olivey neutral undertone, so we're gonna apply that. I remember not really liking this color, but I just gotta make it work. So I put some in my hand and kind of just apply the iconic London Illuminator in the color Blush. They have all different types of color, but I kind of like this, and I remember I used to mix it in when I was doing makeovers over there and somebody was super dry. I used to do this all the time, pretty much with everybody. Let me not front, I did this with everybody because I just didn't like the finish of this foundation. Like, you have to have perfect skin in order to rock it on its own, in my opinion. But I remember I always had to adjust it when I used it, and yeah, so I'm just saying. And this foundation a little goes a long way, clearly, because it's like full coverage. I just breezed right through and I didn't really talk about it. You could get this in the Morphe store, and I believe online in the Morphe website. It's a really nice illuminator and I really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of their foundation, but you know, you gotta work with it, and I learned how to work with it. Me wearing it on its own, it's a no-go. We're gonna go back in with the concealer in 2.65, C 2.65, and we're just going to conceal. I actually like the Morphe concealers. I feel like they don't get enough love in the beauty community, but I kind of really do like their concealers. I use these concealers on my clients a lot, and they're like super inexpensive. They're like $10. So I'm gonna take the contour and highlight beauty sponge. I got fresh one, and I'm gonna use that to blend out the concealer. I love a nice fresh bouncy beauty blender. So everything looks pretty much blended. Then I like to go back in with my foundation brush right here, the M6 brush, and I kind of like to dab the corners, kind of just to blend out all the harsh parts of the concealer. You don't want any lines when you do makeup. Like, everything needs to be blended. So I kind of just dab and kind of just go over everything with whatever product I have left in the brush. yeah, it's looking good. We're gonna use the Morphe Banana Rich. Now I really like this powder because it has a fine nail to it. So if you guys are super dry underneath the eye and you are looking for a powder that's really fine nailed and won't dry out your under eyes even more or whatever, this is the setting powder for you. I really like it. They have different colors, but me, I love the Banana Rich. I just love a yellow powder for underneath my eyes. Just me. Like, we're gonna do like a really nice light bake, which I really love. I love this sponge, I really do. Okay, so moving along, we're gonna go in with the Morphe setting powder or their finishing powder, and I am in the color #filter10. You can know that I love this setting powder because I am hitting pan. I use this almost all the time, and the brush that I'm taking to apply it is the Morphe E3 brush. So it looks like this. I love this brush. It's just a perfect brush to set the entire face. Bronzing, contouring. Okay, so I kind of contour with this right here. This is their new bronzer. It came out with their big pan bronzers, and it came in with 2 or 3 colors last spring, and then they relaunched and came out with more colors, which I like, and I like the packaging better in my opinion. I recently bought this, and this is like my contour color. So this is in the color Trailblazer. So I tend to take this brush right here, and this is my Morphe M447 brush, and I kind of just work it into the hollows of my cheek right here. So and then kind of just drag it in my neck, kind of just to add some color. Okay, so now I'm back in with my Banana Rich powder, and I'm going to cut this contour up just ever so lightly. Then we're gonna go in with a warmer bronzer. I usually use a Vlogger, but I honestly cannot find it. I love Morphe's Bronzer in Vlogger, so I will leave that in the link, but it's like nowhere to be found at the moment. So we're gonna use the next best thing. I have my Morphe highlight and contour palette, which I absolutely love, and it looks like this right here. We're gonna mix Blogger and Fabulous, which is a really pretty color. I'm gonna mix the two, and I like taking the angle brush and kind of just warm up my bronzer just a little bit, well, the contour, and I kind of just drag it in those areas just to give me warmth into the skin. I'm gonna go back in with the E3 brush, just this, and I kind of just tab and kind of just blend everything to be seamless and kind of just wipe off that setting powder that I have. Now for blush, we're gonna go in with the Morphe blush palette in 8W, which is this right here. So I like to mix MUA, and I like to mix this color Woody together just to give me like this really nice, beautiful, glowy cheek. And I'm taking the E4 brush from Morphe, and I'm kind of just putting this in the apples of my cheek, which is super pretty. Like, I love this. And this, I have one in my kit, which I love using this on clients. So if you're like a upcoming makeup artist or anything like that and you want to build your kit, this. And I like how it, like, Morphe's packaging is very, very sleek, so it doesn't look cheap or anything like that. Just nice and simple. I know. So we're gonna go back in with Ring the Alarm palette, and we're gonna go in we're gonna take this brush, M506 brush, and it looks like this right here, and I absolutely love it. We're gonna go in with Alert first, which was the first blend, and then we're just going to kind of smoke out the bottom lash. Just look like that, which is really nice. And we're gonna go in with Fame, which is that berry color. I'm just gonna put that in the outer corner of the eye. Sorry, the lower lash line. We're gonna go back in with their contour and highlight right here in 8H, and then we're gonna go in with this really nice gold highlighter, and this is called Big Bang. And my highlighter brush, and this is the Y14, which Morphe don't sell anymore. And I'm just going to kind of just do a really nice highlight. Some in my nose. Okay, and then we're gonna put some in the brow bone as well. Okay, so we're gonna go into lips. Super exciting. So the lip combo we're gonna work with, let me show you. So it's a matte lip. So we're gonna go in with their lipstick in the Talk, and it looks like this, which is a really nice deep color right here. And I like to like outline my lips with this first. Okay, kind of just leave the center bare, and then we're gonna go in with Boy Toy, which is like a nice, almost like a gray nude color, which looks like this right here. And we're gonna put that in the center. Prettier. So this is the nude combo, which I love. Boy Toy and the Talk. Pretty. And then I kind of go in with a lip gloss, and the lip gloss I go into is Frose, and I kind of put that in the center because I love a glossy lip, which is really pretty. Let me just do a swatch for you so you can see like a really nice gloss on top, and it has a little bit of shimmer. I don't think the camera's picking that up. Put that right in the center. Okay, everybody, so this is how the entire face came out, and I love it. I never really used all my Morphe favorites in one sitting, like in my entire face. I usually use it in increments or sometimes here and there, but I never did a full face of Morphe items before. And I really love how the look turned out. I like Morphe's products. It's inexpensive, it's easy to use. I like the packaging of Morphe's items as well, especially if you are a makeup artist on a budget. It just looks nice and aesthetically pleasing in your kit. Sometimes with products or different brands, their packagings are just too loud. And as a makeup artist, you want something that's easy to use, easy to clean. Like these right here, it looks good in a kit. It looks good in your vanity. It just looks clean, and that's what I really like about Morphe, is the way that their packaging is. So if I'm not scared to put this down on a table, you know, because it's not loud and it just looks professional. I hope this video was super helpful, and I hope you learned a lot in this video. If you are interested in purchasing any of these items, I will leave the link down below for you guys, so you guys can click and buy if you're interested. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I will truly appreciate if you guys do. If you have any ideas for videos, just leave them down below and I will get that video out there for you guys. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I will see you guys in a few days with another video. Bye, guys.